Many of the men and women who peopled the early West were unschooled and unlettered, primitive in their thoughts and their passions. Such people could be warm friends or deadly enemies, and often, too often, they brought trouble to Dodge City and Wyatt Earp.
Here, all right. I'll be right back out.
Now, let's see. If Wyatt's here and I'm here... Howdy. What can I do for you?
You ain't Wyatt Earp. He's better looking.
Well, I reckon you've broke plenty of mirrors in your time, too, Grandpa.
I reckon fellow once said my mule is better looking than me.
Mules? You got mules?
Yeah, I got 3 span outside there.
Sit down.
Thanks.
You a mule skinner?
No, I'm a freighter. Business for myself.
Well, Marshal Earp ain't here right now. I'm his chief deputy, Shotgun Gibbs. You know, a man likes mules. Can't be as bad as you look.
You like mules too, huh?
Sure do. Ride one. Better than a horse. Now tell me, what can I do for you?
Oh, nothing, Mr. Gibbs. Just put me in touch with Wyatt. I knowed him back in Wichita. I thought I'd look him up. McGuffin's the name.
Hey, is that one of yours?
Yeah, it's Mike, my lead mule. He wants me. Must be something wrong. I'll be right back there. Suspected you might.
What, Sam?
Try to steal the map and desert me. First railroad town we come to.
What you saying, man?
Want to get to Arizona ahead of me, so you got it all to yourself, eh?
Now, Sam...
He's letting you in on everything just out of kindness. Well?
No, wait. I didn't mean anything. Don't hit me, Sam.
You want to run to Arizona? Well, all right, then. You run. Hop! Sam, I'll give it back to you, Sam. Don't Sam!
Where were you?
Back in the jail section. This here feller says he's a friend of yours.
I was once, anyway.
Sam McGuffin.
Is this any way to treat an old friend, Wyatt?
Well, is that any way to treat your swamper?
Yeah, the swamper's no good.
We'll figure out some other way to do it. You kill a man with a whip like that.
Yeah, you ought to throw him in jail, Marshal.
You shut up or I'll hide you with my bare hands.
Just you try it.
If you fellas want to argue, you go someplace else and do it.
There ain't gonna be no argument. Just let him get out of here. Only give me back what's mine.
You steal something from you?
I decided to get rid of him come Dodge anyway. He don't know how to treat mules. He abuses them. He ain't no real mule man.
No, who wants to be? Who wants to be a filthy old mule skinner like you?
Wait a minute. You better get out of here while you get the chance, mister.
Just give me back what's mine.
It's part mine, too. We're supposed to be partners.
Only if you went all the way, if you helped me take that team through to Arizona. You deserted. Now all agreements is off. You're stealing what belongs to me.
You got something of his, you better give it back to him.
All right, go on back to Arizona. Back to Wichita, anywhere suits me.
I'll fix you. You know better than your filthy mule.
Wait a minute. Just take it easy, Sam. Just take it easy. You try to steal something from me of value?
Maybe. He just wasn't no good, Wyatt. I don't know why I ever thought to take him along to Arizona.
You gonna pull that load all the way?
No, I'm just taking it on a little ways further, and I'm going on empty. Immigration, you might say.
How come Arizona after so many long years in Wichita?
Them railroads is putting us freighters out of business, Wyatt.
Well, Arizona's a long way to go on chance, much less alone.
I don't know why I ever asked him. Company, I guess.
Well, them mules of yours are mighty good company.
They are. Especially Mike. You know, he's my leader. He's the best blame mule I ever owned. He's almost human, he's so smart.
You know, I got one just like him. Call him Roscoe. Knows dang near everything I tell him. Your Mike don't get along with that mister, I take it.
He don't. Caught him beating Mike one day.
Is that so? Only justice you done the same to him.
Only not with the black snake. Now, you know it's a lethal weapon, Sam. You hit a man with that, and you can kill him. You know that.
You know I don't hit nothing I don't aim to, Wyatt. Fella needs a lesson, that one.
All right, let's forget it. Hey, why don't you let me buy you supper tonight? We can talk over old times, huh?
I will, if you wait till I take this load out of town and make camp. Feed the animals and bed them down.
Sure, I'll come along with you, bring you back.
Good, good. Oh, my! Take him out!
Sure some feller, ain't he, White?
Yeah, he is. He's one of the best.
You know, I come nigh on to 14 miles out of my way to see you, son. I getting soft and balmy in my old age, huh?
What's to say that you're sentimental, Sam? There you go, Sam. Watch yourself.
Thanks, Wyatt. Thanks for the ride.
It's good to see you again, Sam, after so many years. Good to chew the fat with you.
Hey, that Delmonico sure puts on a fine spread.
Well, we'll eat there again when you come back, huh?
Ain't likely, Wyatt.
Good luck to you, Sam.
Thanks. Something ain't right.
What's the matter?
Something ain't right. Mike usually says hello. Wyatt! He's gone! Why, he was picketed right here.
Well, he couldn't have strayed far.
He didn't stray. The rope's cut. Must have been someone who knowed how valuable Mike is. There's only one man around here like that.
Fuller?
Hmm?
Oh, he could have told somebody else.
It was that Fuller, all right. Who else had rummaged looking for the map?
Did he get it?
No, I got it right here. I reckon you figured it was something like that, huh?
Yeah, but map to what?
And it's a gold mine over in Arizona in the Superstition Mountains, just south of the Two-Storm Pueblo. But that don't matter now. I got to get that mule back. Get out of my way, son.
Sam!
Sam!
Sam, wait a minute. Now, you have every chance in the world to find that mule, but just take it easy. Relax. Now, a valuable animal like that is easily identified. He'd probably take it a long way from Dodge before he tries to sell him.
Then we got to get him before he can sell, Mike. Wife, you got to help me. I don't know too much about tracking.
Sure, Sam, I'll help you. But not tonight. The moon is down. We'll wait till morning, huh?
Oh, you expect me to wait around here until morning, knowing that Mike's out there somewhere needing me, and that skunk Fuller, look, see, even I can see his tracks are going this way. If we go now, we might come up on him camping. He can't get too far tonight.
Sam.
But Wyatt, I just got to go.
Sam, believe me, I know my business. Now, we'll save time if we wait till morning to make sure we got the right trail. Now, the man's got to take a rest sometime.
Yeah. It's what he does best. I guess you're right, son.
Hello, MacGuffin.
Fuller, where's Mike? What have you done with him?
He's in a safe place.
If you hurt him, I'll kill you.
Wait a minute.
Sam, you let me handle this.
I got a gun now, MacGuffin. You ain't gonna whip me again.
You're not as smart as I thought you'd be, Mr. Fuller. I figured you'd be real long gone from here by now.
I will be this time tomorrow. I'm taking a train from here on.
Not if you stole that mule, you're not.
You can't prove I took his mule.
You just admitted it, didn't you?
No, I haven't. I said I put it in a safe place. Maybe I found that mule wandering around, so I tied him up in a safe place, and I come to tell the owner where he was.
That rope was cut. You wouldn't just happen to know something about that, would you?
Can't prove I had anything to do with that.
Maybe I can.
You shouldn't try, Marshal. Sam wouldn't like it.
What do you mean, Fuller?
He means, Sam, that if I arrest him, he might lose his tongue.
Or I might just forget where that mule's tied up at.
Why, kill you.
All right, Sam. Maybe he won't have to use his memory. He'll probably track that mule anyway.
I wouldn't bank on that, Marshal. Some pretty rough places we went through.
I'll kill you.
No, I don't think so. Because likely you'll never see me again. I'm taking that 5 o'clock train west in the morning. By the time you get to Arizona, I'll be come and gone.
Why'd you come back here, then? Out of the kindness of your heart?
Oh, now, Marshal, you ain't got no call to be sarcastic.
Haven't I?
No. I know how Sam here hankers after that lead mule of his. Real touching, ain't it? So I thought he ought to know where the animal was. Of course, I did kind of expect some kind of a reward.
Like the map, maybe, huh?
Yeah. I was promised half interest in it.
That's extortion, Fuller.
Call it what you want, Marshal. I was promised.
You had enough of this, Sam?
No. Wait a minute, Wyatt.
Sam, don't let him get away with this. You don't have to.
I want Mike back.
You'll get him back.
Oh, maybe so, maybe not. I can't take that chance.
Sam.
No!
And if he won't prosecute, you ain't got no case against me, have you, Marshal? Huh? All right, MacGuffin, where's the map?
There. Now, where's Mike? Tell me.
Oh, wait a minute. There's one other part of this agreement's got to be understood.
What?
Nobody's going to interfere with my getting on that train in the morning. I don't know you, Marshal. But I do know Sam's word's good.
Is yours?
Yeah, how do we know you ain't lying?
You just have to trust me, that's all. I swear to you, you'll find the mule where I tell you.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you my word. Now, where is he? Tell me.
Well, you go south, across the river and onto the bluffs. Then west to the second wash that cuts them. You go up that about a mile or so, past a grove of cottonwoods to some thick brush. The mule's in there.
He'd better be.
Sam, we ought to take him with us.
I know, but I promise, Wyatt.
All right. But, Mr. Fuller, you better never show your face in Dodge as long as I'm Marshal.
Don't you worry, Marshal. From now on, I'm finished with these filthy little towns like yours. When I clean this out, I'm heading for the real Delmonico's, Marshal. In New York.
You think he's lying about old Mike?
I hope not, Sam.
I don't know what I'd do without old Mike. But I'd find that man all right if I had to hunt forever.
You know, Sam, most folks would think that you made a bad deal, trading an old mule like that for a possible gold mine.
Them folks ain't learned to know about animals. Animals got feelings just like people.
Still, most folks would take the gold mine.
I never wanted that, really. Just an excuse, I guess, to try a new country. Besides, I ain't so sure that old cool who gave it to me wasn't loco.
Didn't you say that mine was in the Superstition Mountains, just south of Tucson, Pueblo?
Yeah, just a little ways.
Well, that must be a mistake. Superstition Mountains, they're way far north.
Oh, no, I remember that map perfect. I can see it right in front of my eyes. If I ever get there, I can go right to it. Maybe I'll never get there, huh?
Sure, you'll make it.
What would I do with a whole lot of money? I'm just an old mule skinner.
It's just as well you didn't go to Arizona with Fuller. A man like that, he wouldn't hesitate to kill for gold.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it is all for the best. All except Mike. Wyatt, you just got to help me find Mike.
We'll find him, Sam. I know right where that cottonwood grove is, and I can find my way there in the dark.
Good, I'll go saddle a mule right away.
They ought to be around here somewhere.
I don't know. Mike ought to be saying hello by now. Quiet! Bring that lantern here! Mike! Why? What? He didn't have to do that. Why did he have to do that, Wyatt?
Just out of spite, I guess. You thought he'd be on that train before you found out. Well, he made a mistake. We'll be back in Dodge before 5 o'clock. Come on.
Oh, I ain't got to bury Mike.
Sam, we'll be back later. A few hours aren't going to make any difference to Mike now.
I guess you're right. We got to get that Fuller. We got to get that mister.
We'll leave him here. I want to surprise him. Get over that fence. Hear that? It's 5 o'clock coming.
Give me a gun, Wyatt.
No, Sam. Now, this is my job. You let me handle it. Now, you wait here.
What? You aim to take him alive?
Of course, you'll stand trial and go to jail.
For what? Horse stealing?
And extortion.
But this is murder.
Look, Sam, not to the law, it isn't.
I don't care nothing about what the law says.
Sam, I know how you feel.
I got to for Mike.
Sam, I'm going to stay out of it. I'm telling you, wait here. Look, Sam, the man has got a gun and you're unarmed, and even if I...
Then you said yourself this was a lethal weapon. Now I'll show you. Now get out of my way, Wyatt.
No. You stay here.
Wyatt! If I have to fight you first, Wyatt, I will. I don't want to, but I will.
Then you're going to have to.
I don't want to hurt you, but that man don't deserve to live, and he ain't going to. Now get out of my way.
No. Sorry, Sam. Hold it right there, Fuller.
Why, Marshal, how did you know it?
I found out in time to get back here and arrest you.
All right, Marshal,
That wasn't smart, Fuller. You're not gonna get away. I'm gonna come after you.
You come over that fence, I'll pick you up. I'll shoot to kill.
Well, you better start shooting because I'm gonna take you. A couple of years aren't gonna be as bad as that slug you're asking for. Now, once more, you gonna give yourself up? Move over there, boy. Move over.
What is it, lad? What happened here?
Let's go get Sam. He's over by this shit. Sam, you all right? Awful sorry I had to hit you so hard.
Yeah, you gave me a heck of a bump. I heard gunfire. You get him?
No. Your mule got him. Stomped him to death.
Mule? Then you didn't have to.
No.
He didn't deserve to live.
I took this out of his pocket. That map's a hoax, Sam. There's no terrain like that around Tucson, Pueblo.
Yeah, I kind of suspected it. Don't matter, though. I guess I'll go along there anyway. Still kind of glad things turned out the way they did.
So am I, Sam. Because I can't arrest a mule for murder.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
a train robbery when you have a straight tip on the time and place should have been no problem for Marshal Wyatt Earp. Any competent peace officer would nab the robbers before they started, or trap them at the scene. But Wyatt first had to deal with Shotgun Gibbs, his mule Roscoe, and a lady known as Miss Phronsie Latour.
Oh, my dear girl, I simply couldn't. You know, it wouldn't go at all with my French accessories.
Oh, but it's
I couldn't.
lovely
Well,
on you.
It looks to me like you got it on backwards. Oh, well, I can't decide right now, dear. You know how we girls are. Never can make up our minds. Well, Chief Deputy Gibbs, what are you doing buying a lady's hat?
Bonnet for Roscoe.
Roscoe?
Yes, ma'am. My mule.
Oh, well, I certainly hope you find a becoming bonnet.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm Miss Latour.
How do you do, Miss Latour?
Did I hear you say you're looking for a bonnet for a mule?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. I've seen mules and horses wearing straw hats. Shouldn't you try across the street?
Well, Roscoe don't like them farmer hats. Let me see that one right there, if you please.
This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I haven't had this happen before. I mean, selling a bonnet for a mule.
Well, I don't reckon this one would hardly be big enough. I got to cut holes for his ears, and if I done that, there wouldn't be no hat left. I sure thank you just the same.
Oh, not at all.
Oh, that's so free.
Oh, there ain't nothing to be afraid of, lady. Here, I'll take the shells out.
Oh, I may be going to faint.
No, don't do that, lady. Now, what's it?
The last job they tried was out of Kansas City. Now, they got a tip on a payroll shipment and tried to stop number 11.
Did they pull the job, Mr. Kastner?
No. They got too excited and exploded the dynamite too soon. Our agents drove them off. They headed west toward Dodge City, Marshal. It's my job to see that One Eye and his gang don't hit us again.
Mr. Castlin, Dodge City is surrounded by cattle camps. It's the last drive of the season. It'll take quite a while to shake those camps out. Do you have any other information besides the identification in this case?
Oh, just gossip. One Eye has a sister. She's supposed to be a nice-looking blonde who cases his jobs. She uses about a dozen different names. But maybe it's all just talk. You know, the bold woman outlaw dime novel stuff.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll start trailing Mr. One-Eye Brown. Not too many one-eyed hoodlums around.
Here's up, Roscoe. The lady's sick. Get along, you jackass.
Doc, is she dead?
Just a fainting spell. She wants to talk to you.
Oh, I don't know about that, Doc. I scared the wits plumb out of her. I better go get Wyatt.
She wants you. Leave that cannon outside.
Yes, sir.
Said something about being in danger. It's a tight corset, if you ask me. Don't worry. The women will take care of that.
Don't you go with me, Doc.
I got a pneumonia case. You're a brave man. Act like one.
Hello, Kurt.
Morning.
You seen Mr. Gibbs around?
No, but Roscoe's tied up outside the new millinery shop.
Thanks.
He forced his attentions on me. And after all, in a stagecoach, a lady cannot withdraw. You think he'd dare to come here?
Well, you just let him come.
But you might not be around when he does.
Well, I'll be around all right.
Even at night?
Yes, ma'am.
It might get us talked about, and you never know.
Marshal Earp's outside. He wants to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, would you bring me my smelling salts? They're somewhere in the shop.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you up to?
Up to?
You're a milliner, and it's my experience that milliners are apt to be flippant.
You think I'm flippant, really?
That fainting spell of yours didn't seem very real to me. And what enemies do you have that Mr. Gibbs needs to protect you?
I can't say. Mrs. Denton, I'm going to be honest with you. Mr. Gibbs likes me. I like him, and I aim to stay here. Oh, I beg of you to believe me.
There.
Well, now, just take it easy. You don't take it all in one bite.
What's up, Wyatt?
Well, the chief special agent of Santa Fe came over to my office. So he's looking for a fellow by the name of One-Eye Brown. Thinks he and his gang are hiding out in one of the cow camps.
One-Eye Brown. Never heard of him.
He's a train robber. Come on, you and I'll scour the cow camps, hmm?
Well, not me.
What's the matter?
Well, I promised to protect Miss Francie Latour. She's a new ladies' hat maker here in town.
Oh, I see. Well, now why does she need protection? Her hat's that bad?
Oh, that ain't funny, Wyatt. There's a hoodlum she met up with on the stage been a pestering her. You don't know his name or I'd go bust his gizzard for him.
Well, you seem to feel this mighty deeply, Mr. Gibbs.
Well, no more than you would if a poor lone gal was threatened.
Well, guess I'll just have to take Dale with me. Oh, Mr. Gibbs, I wish you luck. You watch out for those hat pins.
Mr. Gibbs.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Francie.
Oh, Mr. Gibbs, I'm an awful coward. I know it, but I'm so... Ow! Oh, that mule! He tried to bite me.
Roscoe! You mind your manners.
Oh. Is it your mule?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ashamed to say.
Guess he doesn't like me.
Oh, it ain't that, Miss Francie. You see, Wyatt's plumb spoiled him, giving him apples and carrots and all that stuff. Now anybody passes by expects a handout. You didn't have nothing to eat, so he just tried to take a nip out of you there.
Is Marshal Earp going to send you away from here?
Oh, no, ma'am, I ain't leaving.
Oh, thank heaven. It's time for tea. Mrs. Denton's put the kettle on.
Oh, Hesha.
Howdy. Supper ain't until an hour from now.
I'm looking for a man they call One-Eyed Brown.
We used to have a Peg-Leg Brown, but he got killed in Amarillo. I never heard of this One-Eyed Brown.
Well, thank you, Pop, just the same.
Hold it right there.
Mr. Gibbs! Mr. Gibbs! Is he...
I'm afraid so, ma'am.
When Gibbs hits them with that cannon, they're dead. Why don't you just wing them with a .45?
Any man that breaks into a lone woman's house at night deserves killing. Besides, he was a firing at me. What'd you expect me to do? Sit there like a big bird?
Doc, I'd like to talk to Miss Francie. Maybe she can identify him.
Well, not tonight. I had to give her some laudanum to make her sleep.
All right. I'll send the coroner over. Mr. Gibbs, I'd like to talk to you over in my office.
All right, sir.
Dale, you take over here. That about sums up what Mr. Caslin of the Santa Fe told me. Mr. One-Eye Brown does have a sister. Well, now, don't get sore. I'm not implying that Miss Franzi is in any way connected with Mr. Brown.
You got more sense than that.
But I'll still have to ask her some questions and search her place.
Help yourself. Maybe it'll stop some of them loudmouth women from gossiping.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gibbs.
Oh, don't pay no mind to me and Miss Franzi. We're getting hitched. That is, as soon as I can get up enough nerve to ask her. I'll be a gardener from now on.
Here's the rest of the house, Marshal.
I know it doesn't make much sense. That man was the masher you met on the stagecoach. He broke into your store. Mr. Gibbs killed him.
That man must have friends. I still need police protection.
Mr. Gibbs?
I'd prefer him, yes.
Mr. Gibbs is sweet on you, isn't he?
I guess so. Only, kind of silly to say it, but Roscoe doesn't like me. Oh, he might cause trouble.
Oh, I see. You, don't want to come between Mr. Gibbs and his mule. Well, have you tried apples and carrots?
No, sir.
Well, you ought to try them. A mule craves love.
Love?
Yes. Now, Roscoe, he loves Mr. Gibbs because, well, Mr. Gibbs is fond of him. You know, I really think that Roscoe is a little bit jealous of you.
I never thought of that.
Well, you think about it. And you try making friends with Roscoe. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Aren't you going to search the rest of the house?
No, I don't think you could be One-Eye Brown's sister.
One-Eye Brown?
Never mind. But I will assign Mr. Gibbs to guard you.
They got Joe in Franzi's place. Killed him? You talked to my sister?
I couldn't get near her, boss. She promised she wouldn't do the job, and she's not gonna. Earp's got a day and night guard in the place.
We'll fix that. Miner, Bruce. Go in with Selvin. Take that guard tonight and bring Franzi back with you. She'll know something about that Santa Fe station. We'll get it out of her. You'll see.
Right.
Now, don't try to sweet talk Roscoe, Miss Franzi. All that mule cares about's his stomach.
Thanks. Now, you wait here. I gotta do this myself. Nice, Roscoe. Here, Roscoe, see? Oh, he bit me, look.
Well, that's settled. I'm gonna sell that mule. You take them vegetables and run on back to the store.
Fine, that's a fine horse, Mr. Martin. Men, Chief Deputy Gibbs asked me to sell his mule to the highest bidder. Now, he's a fine animal. You all know him. His name is Roscoe. He's broke into a wagon, buggy, and saddle. Now, how much am I offered?
$50.
55. $60. 65.
$100.
$100 for this fine animal? Why, I'll even bid 110 myself.
120.
130.
$150.
Too much for me.
150. All done? Going once, going twice. Sold to Marshal Earp for 150.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Abrams. You come on over to the jail when you're finished here, and I'll have the money for you. Come on.
All right, Marshal.
I want to see that bay mare.
Yeah, let's go back and look at that thing.
Mr. Gibbs, you don't look too happy. What'd you do, turn you down?
No, I ain't asked her. Who bought Roscoe?
Oh, real mean-looking mule skinner. Never did get the fellow's name.
Well, he deserves it. Trying to bite Miss Franzi.
Well, he'll sure get his punishment now. Yes, sir, this fellow is one of the meanest fellows I've ever seen. Great big long mustache. Carried one of those great big black snake whips. You know how those mule skinners use those whips.
Well, I'll tell him. I'll tell him he ought not to mistreat Roscoe. Take the guard for me, will you, Wyatt?
Sure.
Wyatt. What is it? I just got a wire from a field agent. He says Brown's camped about 8 miles outside of Dodge. I think we ought to form a posse and jump One Eye before dark.
We'd never make it. I have reason to believe that Brown's sister's right here in Dodge.
Well, good. We'll arrest her and then
No, Mr. Kessler. Come on over to my office. I'll explain why.
Of all the fool things. Your chief deputy in love with a woman. And what was that about another man named Roscoe?
Well, Roscoe isn't a man. He's a mule.
A mule?
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Gibbs, he sold him because, well, he doesn't like Miss Franzi. Tried to bite her.
Oh, come now, Marshal. What's a love affair and a mule got to do with catching train robbers?
Oh, a mule can tell you an awful lot about people's character. Oh, yeah, if things aren't just right, they can be awful ornery. Now, this mule, he told me an awful lot about Miss Franzi.
You don't say.
Well, yes, I do say. I also say that Brown or some of his men will try to call on Miss Franzi again tonight because last night the man that Brown sent was killed by Mr. Gibbs.
Well, that makes a little more sense.
It also makes more sense that we try to arrest Brown and his men here in Dodge rather than try and chase them through 20 cow camps. All we need is a few prisoners, and maybe they can tell us what we're looking for.
Do you think they would expose the woman?
Yep.
I need it.
Miss Franzi, I want you to go into your bedroom, take the mattress and the pillow off your bed and put it on the floor, and I want you to stay there.
I don't understand this. Why do I need 3 men to protect me?
Well, you see, hon, Marshal Erb thinks it's going to be worse trouble than we had last night.
Well, maybe she should stay at the hotel.
No. Mr. Gibbs, you can watch the back door. Now, does that give you a little more confidence?
Oh, yes, much more. Just so I'm close to you, hon.
Well, don't just stand there like a big bird. Go on.
One Eye wants us to take the alley behind the store. Kick in the door, grab Miss Franzi, and get out of town fast. Understand? Let's go.
Hon, I don't think it's safe here. Why wouldn't the marshal let me go to the hotel?
Well, Wyatt's trying to catch some train robbers. He thinks you're mixed up with them. Tarnation. Now, you going over there and get yourself some rest. Past midnight and maybe nothing will happen.
Will that convince Mr. Earp?
Won't make no difference whether it does or it don't. We're getting married.
But you haven't even asked me.
Well, there's plenty of time for that. Now, go on over there and get yourself some rest.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sit down there and stay there.
You're a fine one. Can't you ever shoot at a man without killing him? Now go help Castleton with his man. Sorry, Marshal. I hit my man pretty hard. Oh, that's great. One witness, huh? All right, you ever hear One-Eye Brown?
Never heard of him.
You see that woman over there? Isn't that Brown's sister?
Never saw her before in my life.
Don't you owe the lady an apology?
No, he doesn't. My real name is Francie Brown. The man you call One-Eye is my brother. They planned to rob the Santa Fe, and they sent me into Dodge to case the payroll shipments. But I told them I wouldn't help him. I cased nothing. I want no more robbing. I'm through, and I told him so. Too bad, Mr. Gibbs, because you're a real nice fella.
She told the truth. You ain't gonna lock her in jail, are you?
No, she didn't do anything. Mr. Castleton, you start forming a posse. Right. Take him with you.
I won't tell you nothing.
Yes, you will. His name is Pete Selvin. He's wanted in Missouri for a hog stealing. It'll be easier to take a rap for hog stealing than it would be for train robbery.
Will it be a deal?
You help us catch One-Eye.
All right.
You riding in charge of the posse? I'll be with you in a minute. All right, come on. You folks still aim to get married?
No, we don't. It could never work out. I'm taking the first train east.
But Francie.
He likes his mule better than me. And I don't blame him.
Francie.
Well, we took One-Eye without a fight. Miss Francie, she leave town?
Yep. Well, I guess I'll go catch myself an out at the hotel.
Wait a second. I bought myself a second-hand mule that I'd be willing to sell for a $10 profit.
Huh!
You all right, Mr. Gibbs?
I reckon so.
You know, any woman can fool any man. There's not one woman living that can fool a mule.
Come on, mule.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail, and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Whoa, Papa, now cool down.
Hush up. Count it, Finn. Count it! I'm so plumb mad I can't see straight.
$2,000.
That's for you all boys. But you gotta kill Shotgun Gibbs first.
Right here in Tombstone?
Right here, and I'll tell you where he is. He's over in Pat McGinn's livery stable.
Are you sure?
He's in there, currying that mule. One more thing. Kill the mule, too.
We'll get them both, Papa.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Wyatt Earp helped John Clum start the Tombstone Epitaph because he wanted an honest newspaper. His next move was to try to elect an honest judge. Wells Spicer, lately arrived from the East, was chosen to run against Judge Griscom. And since Griscom was allied with the Clantons and with the infamous 10% ring, beating him at the polls would not be a political fight. It would be a battle with fists and guns, for which the term dirty politics was too mild a name.
Tombstone, 2.5 miles. Well, Roscoe, old boy, we're finally getting there. Well, there ain't no use in you going and laying down your ears like that. You know we agreed to come on down here and help Marshal Earp. Yeah, I know. There ain't no peace in Tombstone, but there wasn't no peace in Wyoming either. So, by George, you just behave yourself and get on along there. Don't give me no more of your trouble. Oh, go down, Roscoe. Not too close. Roscoe don't like strangers.
You call that Canon Roscoe a friend?
No, friend. Roscoe's my mule. The 10 gauge ain't got no name.
He ain't as bad as he looks, Hank. How'd you like to earn $10?
What doing?
Voting 10 times tomorrow.
Who for?
Judge Griscom. Ask him, does he know how to vote?
Yeah, you just asked me an insulting question like that, and the 4 of us are gonna tangle.
4?
Yeah, me and my mule. He's better than a strong man in a rough and tumble. Bites and kicks harder.
Sure. How about it? You want to earn that $10?
Well, I ain't got no objection to voting 10 times, but I ain't even a resident of Tombstone.
Well, here are your credentials. Title to a city lot and a hotel bill at Nellie Cashman's. We think of everything, friend.
Is that so? Well, there's one thing you ain't thought of.
What's that?
The $10.
Well, how do we know you'll vote? No, that's all right. Never mind. Here's your $10.
Well, I'm much obliged to you. Let's go, Roscoe.
Man, is he green. Just the way we like him.
I never made a political speech in my life. I'm just telling you medical facts. Nate Griscom has a heart like a chicken's gizzard. It's my personal and professional opinion that Nate has rocks where his brain ought to be. Now, the only other thing wrong with Griscom is that the sand in his craw is plain mud. That's what I think of Judge Griscom. I don't know Wells Spicer, his opponent, professionally, but if Mr. Spicer was a yellow dog, I'd vote for him against Griscom.
Well, Roscoe, I guess that's about the best political speech we ever did here, ain't it?
Well, that's all I've got to say. Vote for Spicer! Vote for Spicer!
Shotgun. Hello, Wyatt. Shotgun, good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Roscoe. Roscoe, how are you? Best mule in the whole world. Mind if I kiss him?
I sure do mind. I don't figure it'd be too manly either of you.
I won't kiss you, but it sure is good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you, Wyatt. Listen, you got an office around here so we can talk a spell?
Inside, come on.
Well, that's about it, Wyatt. I took a bribe to vote 10 times for a man whose heart looks like a chicken's gizzard. I guess I better go look up them scamps and give them their $10 back.
No, sir.
How's that?
Mr. Gibbs, there are 10 precincts in this town. I want you to take that money. I want you to vote for Judge Griscom in each of those 10 precincts, just like they wanted you to.
Yeah, just hold on, boy. You ain't changed, have you?
Well, little. See, Tombstone's a lot rougher town than Dodge City ever thought of being. I'm up against a sizable crowd of outlaws here.
Them Clantons? I told Roscoe that when I heard you had pinned on a star. Speaking of stars, where's mine?
It comes after the election. We're trying to get a crook off the judge's bench.
What do you want me to go down there and vote 10 times for Griscom for?
If they're going to play rough, we're going to have to play rough. I want to try and catch Clanton and Judge Griscom in an election fraud. You hang on to that phony title and the hotel bill. We'll need them later.
Oh, I get it. I'm going to be your stool. Is that it?
Well, I hope it works out that way. It really won't be illegal. I'm swearing you in as a special deputy. What about Roscoe? He had his supper?
That mule can wait. I ain't had my supper.
Mr. Gibbs, the big battle starts tomorrow, and I don't want you to be a marked man yet. You're going out the back door to Nellie Cashman's hotel. I'll take Roscoe on over to the stable.
I told that mule, I said, oh, Wyatt's going to be in trouble, I said. Well, that's all right. Trouble's better than peace. Because it still proves to me you're your own man.
Dr. Goodfellow, you and Miss Cashman, Mr. Gerd, you know this town, the miners, a lot better than I do. Now, if you think challenging illegal voters at the polls is better, then I'm all for it. But I think the best strategy might be let Clanton, Griscom think that they're stealing the election and then get them for it.
Wyatt, excuse me, but Spicer isn't here. You don't suppose he's been bushwhacked, do you?
I'll let Dr. Goodfellow tell you about that.
Well, Spicer has ethics. He wouldn't beg votes for a judicial office.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he's a good man.
Well, I just hope that you and Spicer know what you're doing, Wyatt. I won't order my miners how to vote, you know.
Well, I think Wyatt's right, but I think we ought to put the matter of tactics to a vote.
Let's have a vote. All those in favor of watching the polls, raise your hand. All those in favor of Marshal Earp's plan?
Aye.
Aye.
It's unanimous.
Good.
We'll let the Clantons stuff the ballot boxes. Fine. Since Miss Nellie Cashman is our election clerk, she'll have possession of the boxes.
There's one other thing, Dr. Goodfellow. The election judges, they should know every person that's entitled to vote. Who are the judges?
Well, Mr. Gerd, me.
Well, that's fair enough.
Well, then, gentlemen, I move that we adjourn.
Good.
Good night.
Good night,
Doctor.
Good night.
Thank you very much.
Good night, Miss
Good
Nellie.
night.
Good night.
Wyatt, you know those Clantons aren't going to let us count those ballots without a row.
Well, Dr. Holliday and Mr. Gibbs and I, we've kind of thought about that.
Excuse me, Roscoe's done already ate, and I ain't.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Gibbs. Wyatt, you take him in the dining room, and I'll go roust out the cook.
Thank you, ma'am. Sure is a nice lady, ain't she?
Yep, she sure is. Even the outlaws trust her.
Oh, Mr. Clanton, sir. Welcome to the Nugget office.
Evening. How many votes we need for Judge Griscom?
Well, I'd say 500 extra would do it.
500?
Yes, sir, Mr. Clanton, to be real safe.
All right, 500.
Would you like to see the editorial I'm running?
No, I'm too busy. All right, sons, let's get at it.
Wyatt, we're ready to go to press.
Yeah, so's the Nugget. Did you write that piece we were talking about?
There it is.
This is fine. But people need to be warned about election fraud. It is a felony.
Well, I don't think that'll stop the Clantons, Wyatt. You think we stand a chance?
This time, yes. Old man Clanton, he's so used to stealing elections in Tombstone, he'll be careless.
I think you and Fred White should have some more deputies.
Shotgun Gibbs is a fine deputy. If I can just talk Dr. Holliday into helping us, we'll be all right.
I wonder if you're right about not having a deputy at each polling place.
Mr. Clum, you know elections. Just because an election is stolen doesn't mean it has to stay stolen.
No, you're right, Wyatt. But I kind of think we're just whistling in the dark. Good night.
Good night, John.
Judge Griscom's court orders appointing 10 of you election judges, 1 to a polling place.
Well, the rest of the boys be here, Papa.
Well, I told them to drift in 5 or 6 at a time. You, Finn.
Yes, Papa.
You keep an eye on Herb and see he don't come snooping around.
He'd better not.
You go with Finn. He might need help.
Sure, Papa.
Goodbye.
I am Circuit Judge Griscom.
Why, sure, Judge. How many ballots you want?
Just one, young man.
Only one? How's the election going, Judge?
The people will speak, sir.
I hope you voted for yourself.
That, sir, is impertinent. Good day.
That old hypocrite. You already voted twice before this.
Here you go, Doc. You're doing fine now. Just one more great big gulp of coffee. Go on, drink it up.
No, sir. No, sir. I'll show you how to wake a man.
Look, Doc, I need you. There's going to be trouble as soon as the polls close.
What's the fighting all about?
Well,
never mind, don't tell me. I'm practically ready. Let's go find the shooting match.
Thank you, boys.
Well, this is the last one, Miss Nellie.
Thanks, Dick. I'll sure be glad when this is over.
Me too.
Count doesn't start until after supper, you know. Look, maybe you better go get Wyatt Earp.
Oh, shucks, Miss Nellie. Nobody's going to come in here and bother these ballot boxes.
All right. All right, boys, pick him up.
See, it was easy, Judge. Just put a couple on the table, the rest of them here on the floor. Now, you just appoint me special ballot counter along with Tim Riley there.
Well, didn't Earp try to stop you? We never saw hide nor hair of Earp, Judge.
I think the coward's found himself a place to hide in.
Oh, hush up. Now, stations, everybody. You two stay here. We got a lot of votes to count. Get at it.
Judge, you stay here. Doc, you go up the back stairs. Shotgun and I will take the file out to the roof. Check your watches. You allow us exactly 5 minutes to get up to Clanton's window. Doc, you rap on the hall door, create a ruckus. That'll be our signal.
And if there's a guard on the second floor?
take him if Clanton won't let you in. We'll open the door for you when we get inside.
What about them guards downstairs?
Just have to worry about them after we throw down the ballot boxes. Don't try to catch them. We'll aim for the straw in the wagon. Let's go. You got them all open, boys?
Yeah.
Fine.
Ooh, there's too many to count. We just make a rough estimate.
Well, now, wouldn't it look better if we had an accurate count, Mr. Clanton?
Well, what do you care how it looks? Clum's papers say we stole the election anyhow. See, I figure about 89 ballots for Griscom and maybe 14. That's enough for Spicer in this precinct. Who is it?
Doc Holliday.
Well, this ain't no poker game, Doc. Go away.
Let me in. I want to talk to you.
Go on. Get away. I'm busy.
Open up this door. You can't lock it in my face.
All right, hold it, Doc. I told you the old man didn't want you.
Open the door.
Drop him.
Let Doc in. I don't want any more shooting.
This won't work, Earp. I got 10 good boys downstairs.
It'll work. Over against the door.
Not a step we don't.
Mr. Gibbs?
You want to stand up alive or be propped up dead?
You watch him, Doc. We'll take care of the ballot boxes.
No! Get away! We're standing right against it!
Spicer. Spicer. Griscom. Spicer.
You know, Wyatt and Mr. Gibbs should be back by now.
They're taking old man Clanton and Griscom to jail. Well, Spicer is the man who ought to be here.
He'll be riding in any minute now. Let's finish checking these ballots against the vote list.
Griscom. Spicer.
Court will rise. Circuit Court, Pima County, now in session. Judge Spicer presiding.
Marshal, bring in the prisoners.
Yes, sir. Bring him in.
All right, boys, march right in.
Mr. Clanton, you'll take off your hat, sir.
Sit down.
What are the charges, Marshal?
Election fraud, Your Honor. Mr. Clanton and his son stole the ballot boxes, or their hired hands stole them. And I caught Mr. Clanton and Judge Griscom counting fraudulent ballots.
If the court please.
Yes.
My clients plead not guilty and ask to be admitted to bail.
Bail will be $10,000 each.
Well, I ain't paying it. This big galoot voted 10 times himself. You ain't arresting him.
That true, Marshal?
Yes, sir, it's true. Mr. Gibbs voted 10 times. And I have here the bribe money and the phony credentials he accepted from the Clanton cowboys. Mr. Gibbs was acting under my orders as a special deputy.
I see. Mr. Clanton, you will pay the bond ordered by the court or go to jail.
For how long?
Oh, it may take 3 or 4 months for the prosecution to prepare its case against you.
3 or 4 months?
The bonds will be posted, Your Honor.
Today?
Well, yes, of course, today.
Good. Marshal, take these men to jail until that bond is posted with this court.
Why, you pasty face. Please, Mr. Clanton, that won't do any good.
Marshal, if you please.
Always a pleasure, Your Honor. Mr. Clanton.
Court is dismissed. Pop.
This is a new day for Tombstone, Mr. Gerd.
Never thought I'd live to see it.
Too soon to celebrate.
A stable of water, Roscoe.
Oh, I always tell Roscoe good night, Wyatt. You run on along to Miss Nellis.
I can't do that. You're a marked man. You took $10 and some very important papers from the Clantons, remember?
I don't think they'd bushwhack me right here in the middle of town, do you?
It's still their town.
Whoa, whoa, Papa, now cool down.
Hush up.
Count it, Finn. Count it! I'm so plumb mad I can't see straight.
About $2,000.
That's for you all boys. But you gotta kill Shotgun Gibbs first.
Right here in Tombstone?
Right here, and I'll tell you where he is. He's over in Pat McGeehan's livery stable.
Are you sure?
He's in there, currying that mule. One more thing. Kill the mule, too.
We'll get them both, Papa.
Let's go. It's too hard to kill a mule.
Now, that ought to make Roscoe real happy. Now, let's move. There's setups in there.
Sure jumpy tonight. Here, hold these. Get a little more hay for Roscoe, and I'll be right with you.
Let's jump them now. Where do they come out?
Come on, let's go.
All right, all right.
You fool! Now we'll have to smoke him out. All right, come on, let's get him.
Save your fire. We'll kick out some boys and run for it.
I ain't no running.
This is no place to make a fight.
I ain't no leaving Roscoe.
They'll come out of there. Or burn alive.
Don't make a move, any of you.
All right, drop your guns. Put up your hands.
You two, come on.
All right, pick up these men and take them over to Dr. Goodfellas. This one's dead. Take the others.
Now move!
Listen to me, you cowards! This is my town. This is still my town. And no Yankee carpetbagger's gonna take Tombstone from me. I'll live to bury Clum and Earp and Spicer and any other skunk what gets in my way. You hear me?
Want me to take him back to the lockup, Judge? Naturally. And no bond this time. He goes to jail for 10 days.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. story be told.
Mr. McKean, come on in, sir. What can I do for you?
Marshal Wyatt, there's a man in town I think you should know about.
Probably a lot of men that I should know about. Which one do you mean?
He came in today. Name's Dobie Jenner.
Dobie Jenner. Jenner. Sorry, it doesn't mean anything to me.
I'm sure he's wanted by the law. Most probably for breaking out of Yuma prison.
Sir, maybe you have some information that I don't have. Sit down, sir. Now, when did he break out of prison?
I don't know that.
That must have been quite recent.
I'm not positive he did break out, but he must have. He was sentenced to 5 years, and it's hardly 4. And I saw him here in Tombstone today.
Then you knew him well?
Very well. He was my mining partner before I went into the mercantile business.
And now you're turning him in?
Marshal, he's a murderer. That's why he was sent to prison.
Well, they usually hang murderers, Mr. McKean.
The important thing, he's here in town. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Mr. McKean, he could have been released early on good behavior. He may have as much right in this town as you or I.
I tell you, he's dangerous. Run him out before he causes trouble.
For whom? Does he bear a grudge? Against you, maybe, for putting him in prison?
No, not that. It's Phoebe, Mrs. McKean. She was, that is, Jenner thought she intended marrying him, and I suppose he thought she'd wait for him.
I see. Has he made any threats?
No, but I know him. He's a violent man. He's proved that. And what's the reason he's here?
Well, there could be lots of reasons why he's here.
No. This happened in Prescott. Now, if he's been there and found out we're married, we're in awful danger. I demand you do something about it.
I said I would check on him.
That's not enough. You got to run him out of town.
Mr. McKean, I can't run him out of town unless he gives me a reason. Now, you stay away from him, and maybe he'll stay away from you, sir.
Marshal, you're going to be sorry for this.
Hello, Wyatt.
Oh, Miss Nellie. Say, do you have a man registered here by the name of Jenner?
Sure have. Room 14 upstairs.
What's the matter?
Nothing really. He's just kind of a strange person. Do you know he made us put his bed on the porch outside his window?
Mr. Jenner?
What do you want? My name's Wyatt Earp.
I see you're a marshal, too. I, kind of figured you'd come snooping around. I got a legal right to be here. This paper says so.
You're right. According to this, you've been on parole for a month. Where you been?
Prescott?
Why'd you come to Tombstone?
I gotta have a reason.
Most men do.
So McKean came running to you like a scared rabbit, huh?
You bear him any grudge?
Supposing I do. Maybe I got that right, too.
Maybe.
Marshal, I'm a miner. Or was. Mining played out around Prescott, so I came here. Now, does that answer your question?
Not entirely.
I'm looking for a new start if you John Laws will let me get it.
Well, you'll get it from me as long as you don't violate your parole.
And what will you call a violation?
Any act of violence against Mr. McKean or his wife.
Phoebe? Now, why would I want to harm her?
Because she married McKean instead of you.
Man can't blame a woman for that. Especially when he goes and gets himself sent off to a prison. No.
Mr. Jenner, could you tell me what happened?
I killed a man, a miner. I robbed him, he fought me, and I killed him.
And why didn't they hang you?
I'd never done anything bad before. Miner was drunk. He fought me like a wild man. I had to kill him in self-defense. Oh, I was wrong, but I paid. I paid dearly. 4 long years. So you tell McKean to relax. I'll let bygones be bygones. You see that he does the same.
All right. Say, by the way, how come you insist on staying out here?
Did you ever see the inside of Yuma prison? I'm sure you had. I can't sleep cooped up in a room anymore. Marshal. How is she? Phoebe, I mean, how does she look?
She looks fine.
Maybe it was best then.
He's still there. Oh, George, why don't you go out and talk to him?
I told you he'll kill me.
Believe that of Dobie.
Well, I can.
I think he only wants to talk to us. He's standing out there afraid to come in, ashamed.
Phoebe, I don't understand you.
Well, I don't understand you. You were friends, partners. Why should you fear him now?
Well, prison changes a man. You didn't see his face, his eyes.
Well, he's been through a lot. And he needs our help. At least you can talk to him.
Not me.
George, if you won't go out to him, I will.
Phoebe, I forbid it.
Forbid it? Dobie? Dobie, I know you're there. Please, I want to talk to you. Hello, Dobie.
Hello, Phoebe.
You look thin. Was it awfully bad?
Oh, no, it wasn't really bad.
Well, it's over now. Oh, Dobie, why don't you come in? You know my house is open to you anytime.
No, I just came over to speak to George, really.
Now, Dobie, it's as much my blame as his.
Oh, no, there's no blame. No one's to blame. That's what I wanted to tell George. It isn't as if you'd promised or anything.
But I might have. I cried for a long time after they sent you away. I didn't marry George right away.
You have a better life now. Nice house.
Yes, it's not like the dance hall. George has prospered in Tombstone.
I'm glad. Well, goodbye, Phoebe.
Dobie, what are you going to do?
Oh, I haven't made up my mind yet.
Well, let us help you. You and George were partners once.
Things have changed, Phoebe. Things have changed. Goodbye, Phoebe. Phoebe, are you happy?
Of course.
Goodbye.
Jenner, get away from my wife and stay away.
George, put down that gun.
on? Did you hear me, Jenner? Get out of town and stay out.
George, what are you saying? He's our friend. He means us no harm.
That's what you think. Well, I don't. He hates us. Hates me, anyway. And the feeling's mutual. Scum, that's all he is. A jailbird and a murderer.
George!
And if he doesn't leave us alone, I'll see he goes back to prison where he belongs.
Jenner! You won't need that gun, Mr. McKean. Put it down.
All right, Marshal. But you've seen yourself he was waiting to attack me.
You're lying. I said I'd handle this. Mr. McKean, you go on inside the house. You too, Mrs. McKean.
Marshal, my husband's mistaken. Mr. Jenner meant us no harm. He's welcome in my house anytime.
Phoebe, what are you saying?
Exactly what I mean.
If I catch him around here, he's a dead man, and the law will back me up. You coming in?
Don't worry, Mrs. McKean. I understand.
Goodbye, Dobie.
Marshal, I think I'll get myself some prospecting equipment and leave town tomorrow or the next day.
That's probably best for everybody.
I had to see you. Just once.
Well, I understand that. One thing I can't understand, Mr. Jenner, is McKean was trying to bait you. He's hoping for a chance to use that gun. Why?
I told you I'd let bygones be bygones. I will, as long as she's happy.
George McKean's wife. Say, that reminds me, you remember that feller that had McKean so upset about, 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Jenner? Yeah, what about?
I heard the darn fools up in Dry Canyon prospecting. Huh. Sure must be a sorry miner. Anybody in Arizona territory could tell him ain't no more gold up there.
Wyatt! Wyatt, come over to the hotel, quick.
What's the matter, Miss
It's
Sally?
Mrs. McKean. She wants to talk to you. It's George McKean.
You're not fooling me. You left me so you could go to Dobie.
That's not true. Why do you keep saying it?
You can't do this to me. I'll kill him. And the law won't stop me. No jury will convict me for killing the scum who broke up my home.
Mrs. McKean.
Oh, Marshal. Oh, I had to leave him. I had to. I couldn't stand it anymore. Ever since that night.
Mrs. McKean, this isn't really any of my business, you know.
No, but it is, Marshal. Well, you heard him. George is going to kill Dobie. You've got to stop him.
I can't just arrest your husband because he made threats.
Yes, but you can warn Dobie.
Do you know where he is?
Oh, no, I hadn't seen him since that night. Dobie's coming here brought things to a head, but the marriage was a mistake from the beginning. There's no understanding between Dobie and me, whatever my husband said. But Dobie did go to jail because of me.
Because of you.
He never tried to steal except to get money to buy me things. You see, I was a dance hall girl, and I thought I had to have expensive things.
I see.
Mrs. McKean, when you married your husband, he had enough money to start a business. Where'd you get it?
He told me he sold a mining claim. Why?
Oh, I just wanted to know. Well, I'll see if I can find Jenna before your husband does.
Jenner?
Jenner?
Over here, Dobie. Better way, it's me, Wyatt Earp.
What are you doing out here, Marshal?
Just came to call.
Sit down.
Care for a little warmed over coffee?
Oh, thank you. You're, not working those diggings over there, are you?
Oh, no. I'm working up above with this water.
Getting any?
Oh, not enough to make it pay, I'd say. I'm not making any big fortune.
What you doing it for?
Oh, it's better out here in the fresh air and sunlight. Working in a store someplace.
Mr. Jenner, this is Apache country. Solitary man in these canyons, well, it isn't safe.
Nobody'd care whether the Apaches got me or not.
Well, if you're working up high because of the water, how come you're not camping up there?
It's too closed in up there. I like it down here and where it's open and fresh air.
Maybe you have another reason. Maybe you're thinking of using that shaft as a trap.
You found that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just a little something I fixed up in case anybody came snooping around.
Particularly one man, McKean.
It's no secret I'm here. Thought maybe you might get a little curious.
And if he didn't find out that you were here, you were going to make sure he did.
I think you got the wrong idea about me, Marshal. I don't want to kill McKean. I'd just like to give him a little taste of what it feels like to be in Yuma prison.
Mr. Jenner, I came out here to ask you a question, and to give you a message.
Go ahead.
The question is, what happened to that money you stole from the miner? They never found it, and you swore that you didn't get it. But I think you know who did. It was McKean, wasn't it? He was your partner, and he was in on the whole thing, wasn't he? No answer?
I had my day in court. I don't have to answer that question.
Well, maybe you'll change your mind when I give you the message. Mrs. McKean left her husband, moved into a hotel. She asked me to warn you that her husband blames you for her leaving. He wants to kill you. Now, you want to answer my question?
She left him. She's not happy with it?
Never was.
All right. You were right all along. McKean planned the whole thing right from the beginning. He did the robbing. Then when the miner showed up, I stayed and did the fighting while he got away.
Why didn't you say that in court?
We're partners. I figured that half of the money'd be waiting for me when I got out. When I did, I knew I couldn't get close to it.
I see. And you paid your debt. He hasn't.
You could never prove anything against him.
Maybe we can. Maybe we can with the use of that trap of yours.
Looking for me, George?
Jenna, let me out of here.
No, I don't know about that.
You trapped me. This is a trap.
Only if somebody comes snooping around.
I was just looking for you, Dobie.
To shoot me or to give me back my half of the money?
Step out so I can see you.
To shoot me, maybe. But if you did that, you might never get out of there, George. You better do some thinking about that.
Dobie, let me out, please.
No, George. I think you better stay there for a while. Get some idea of how I felt there in Yuma prison. Nights like this when you're lonely and afraid. The hot days. Days so hot you can hardly breathe and it feels like it's baking you alive. I think you better stay there for a while. Wait till you go through one of those days.
Dobie, let me out of here, please.
You didn't say about my half of the money.
I'll give it to you. I always meant to. There wasn't much, Dobie. The fellow didn't have very much.
He had enough to put you in business.
I'll give you half of everything.
You can't give me back those years in prison.
Dobie, please.
You knew that miner was coming back, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I swear it. I planned everything very carefully. And if you'd only followed orders, there wouldn't have been any trouble. Now let me out of here, Dobie. Let me out.
Throw out your gun.
Now, you scum!
He heard the whole thing, George.
Give me your bandana.
Up the country, the old Wild West country, he made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame and long long may his story be told.
All right, Bean. Turn your star and letter of resignation over to Kavanaugh. Let's see your letter and star first. It's right here. Hold it.
Here, Kavanaugh. I don't want anyone to say I killed a U.S. Marshal.
Now, we're just citizens, Johnny. You don't have a bunt line, so I won't use mine. I'll just use the short Colt.
Call it off, Mr. Bean. You're not in Earp's class with a gun.
That's what everyone thinks. I might surprise them.
Yeah, you might.
Do me one favor, Wyatt.
What favor?
Kill him. He'll never give you the chance again.
At least put him out of business.
Well, he sure deserves killing. This close enough, Johnny?
No, further back. I don't want anyone to say I didn't drop you from a fair distance.
That's right. You are known for being fair, aren't you? Go ahead, Johnny. I'll let you start for your gun first.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be.
Howdy, Ayers. Marshal. Let's get off the trail.
Well, it looks like my undercover work has finally paid off. I found out where old man Clanton hides the silver he steals from Wells Fargo. He has a cache in the desert somewhere near Cactus Well.
Well, there's a lot of desert around there, Mr. Ayers.
I know. But Pony Deal and some of the boys are going to bring a silver shipment to my place tonight. I'm supposed to fence it for the old man. They'll get their load from somewhere near Cactus Well.
Good work. We'll try and jump him. I want to thank you.
Don't you thank me, Mr. Earp. After all, you saved my life, and old man Clanton had me nailed as a tip-off man. I won't forget that. I just hope you find their hiding place.
You go ahead. I'll wait until after you're gone.
Good luck, sir.
Why do you reckon Wyatt wanted us to meet him here, Doc?
Well, something he couldn't talk about at the jail. Sheriff Johnny Bean's been spying for old man Clanton, as usual.
Johnny Bean. You know, Doc, that feller puzzles me. He'd make close to $30,000 a year just to collecting fees and taxes. Now, you tell me why he has to be a crook.
Well, it's born in a man. Reminds me of a house gambler who earns an honest 10%, and he still has to cheat. Larceny is excitement to some men, Gibbs. Stimulates them.
Yeah, but they usually get caught. Don't they ever figure that?
It's part of the excitement and drama they feed on. But we're all eventually exposed.
Exposed? What do you mean by that?
By the recording angel, my dear Gibbs. I toast him quite often. Boy, can you imagine the black pages that he's filled in under my name?
Come on over here. This is Cactus Well, here.
I've camped there.
Now, Pony Deal and some of the Clanton boys are making a silver delivery to Ayers after dark. Somewhere in this area, the whole cache of stolen silver.
It's tough hunting in the desert, Wyatt.
I know. I aim to jump Pony Dill and the boys right here at Cactus Well. That is, if they stop to water their horses. Maybe one of them will talk.
How are we going to get out of town without being asking any questions?
Well, I've taken our rifles and trail gear out of the jail. We'll load up in the alley and hope that Bean doesn't get onto us.
What if he does and tips off the Clantons?
I don't think he'll have time. Anyway, I doubt that he'd have the gall to interfere openly.
I sure hope he does. Ain't no law says I can't kill a sheriff, but accidentally kill a sheriff, you know, if he mixes in a gunfight without a law.
Mr. Gibbs, I don't want Bean killed. A term in prison for him is enough to ask.
Yes, sir.
Deacon Earp wants the recording angel to take care of Johnny.
And that goes for you, too, Doc. Come on.
Well, now, where are they going?
Looks to me like they've packed for a long trail, Johnny.
Wyatt should have told me. If he's heading for the desert, he'll need help.
What's going on in the desert tonight?
Go round up a posse. I'm the sheriff, and it's my job to help Wyatt.
Yes, sir.
Come on, hustle it up. That moon's getting too bright to fool around here.
Well, it's a long pull to Charleston. We better wet down our horses.
He's right, Pony. We better get some water.
I guess he is. All right. We'll take 5 minutes. No time. Let's get out of here. Halt! Halt!
We'll make sure of those two. We'll trail the others later.
Get off that wagon, drop that gun.
Let's get him up to the wagon. Where's old man Clanton hide the rest of this stuff?
They're too scared to talk, Wyatt. Let's give them the Apache treatment.
Too cruel.
No. Simply stake them out when the sun comes out.
I favor the Sioux treatment. Scalp them, a square inch at a time.
Can't do that either. You men can save yourself a lot of time in prison if you'll cooperate with the law.
How much time?
4 years out of a 5-year sentence, maybe.
4 years, sir. Well, Here comes old man Clanton. Here, take him. There you go. Get out.
It's Johnny Bean. Hold your fire. Doc, you take the silver on into Wells Fargo. I'm going to have to trust Bean with these prisoners. Mr. Gibbs and I are going to go after Pony Dill and the other man who got away.
What was that about trusting me with the prisoners?
Just what I said, Johnny. Don't let them get away.
I resent this, Wyatt. I brought the posse down here to help you.
Oh, you move me to tears, Johnny.
He gives me anguish in my abdomen.
Now, you men listen to me. I don't trust Bean, and I don't trust Cavanaugh, his office boy. If anything happens to Dr. Holliday or this silver, each of you's going to have to answer to me.
This is plain slander.
I repeat myself, Johnny, and add that the same goes double for you. Doc?
Yeah.
You got to lock us up, Sheriff.
Until Holliday turns in the silver and goes to bed, then you can both escape.
Well, how do we do that?
You trick Deputy Cavanaugh here, lock him in your cell, and take off. Make it look good. Give him about a half-hour head start, then yell for help. You get out to old man Clanton's fast. Tell him that Earp is poking around Cactus Well, looking for his main silver hideout.
Don't worry, we'll have the boys out there on time. We'll clean it out, and Earp will never find it.
Let's go, boys.
What? Roscoe wants to know, are we going to have to go back out there to that desert?
You tell Roscoe, yes, we're going to have to go back out to the desert. Right now, I want to talk to our prisoners.
What? Johnny let the prisoners escape as soon as I went to sleep.
Well, if that don't beat all, you sure depend on that being to cross you up.
Yeah, you sure can. You go tell that sheriff I want to see him, and I want to see him right now. If he gives you any lip, you stick that cannon in his belly.
I'll fetch him for you, Wyatt. It'll be a
No,
pleasure.
I want him alive. Go on, Mr. Gibbs. You cool off, Doc. So they tricked Cavanaugh, locked him in their cell, and just rode right out of town, huh?
Exactly.
You're a liar.
I've taken all I'm gonna take from you. We'll settle this with guns.
Wonderful.
He ain't no match for you, Wyatt. That's a sure enough trick.
Hold on. I got an idea. Why don't both you gentlemen write out your resignations and turn in your stars? Then neither one of you can be accused of shooting a fellow officer.
That suits me fine. Cavanaugh, give me a pen and paper.
I kind of admire your nerve, Johnny. Shotgun, give me some paper.
Cavanaugh, you hold my letter of resignation and star. And you be a witness that this was a fair fight.
Here's mine. Let's get it over with. It's close enough for you, Johnny?
No, further back. I'm as good a shot as you are.
All right. You don't have a butt line, so I won't use mine. I'll use the short Colt. Go ahead, Johnny. I'll let you go for your gun first.
The devil's getting anxious for being Wyatt.
He's too scared to draw.
Why didn't you shoot?
Too easy, Johnny.
Why, you...
Keep out of my way, Johnny. Next time I may have to hurt you.
Maybe you should have shot him.
No, the beating was better. It was his own doing.
You mean his undoing?
Precisely. The people would have said Bean didn't have a chance in a gunfight against you. But they'll remember it, and he'll never forget it. He was spared your bullet, and he lost the fight. There was style to you, Deacon, the way you handled him.
Oh, and he was madder than an old wet hen. Why, if he couldn't have hit you, he'd have plumb exploded.
Let's get started for the desert.
Are we bringing in more prisoners for being to turn loose?
There are 4 men that we have to catch, and Bean won't turn them loose. I promise you that. Wait a minute.
Congratulations, Marshal.
That silver you recovered will weigh out close to $10,000.
Oh, thank you. I'm going after Pony Deal and that other Clanton man. Hope to find that whole cache.
Well, say.
I'd like you to bring a posse out to Cactus Well. You know where it is?
Yes.
Time yourself so you get there just about sundown.
Sundown, right.
Oh, kind of sneak out of town to the trail. Bean will be watching you, and I don't want him to see you.
I understand.
Good. We'll circle the town before we head south.
Well, you used your head for once, being the way you turned my boys loose.
I can't do it again, so don't expect it.
Just give me a little warning. I got bail money.
I'll give you a warning right now. You better have $50,000 in cash and camp right here.
How's that?
Earp left town. Wells Fargo's getting up a posse. And if they bring in any more of your boys, you'll have to move fast. Bail them out and tell them to get lost.
Jump bail and cost me my money? Oh, no.
Money? You want Earp to come up with confessions?
No. No, I see the point. I sure enough don't want that. But ain't nothing to worry about, though. My boys will be gone long before Earp gets anywhere close.
I hope you're right. Because if you are, I'll make a fool out of Earp.
Reckon they got that silver up one of them draws, Wyatt?
Well, Pony Deal and his men were at the well when we jumped him. I figure it's a one-drink haul from the well to where the silver is.
How far is a one-drink haul on water?
On the desert at night? Oh, about 10 miles. It's about 8 miles back to the well. You good for another 2 miles?
I hope I can borrow a drink from Thacker for the return trip. Tell me, Wyatt, how much interest does Wells Fargo charge on a pint?
Come on. Up that draw somewhere. Mr. Gibbs, you and Doc circle. I'll go in from here.
You're surrounded!
Guido! Let's kill him.
No, sir. Wyatt won't think we should have killed any of them.
If Bean doesn't turn him loose, Clanton will get him off.
Why'd you throw that rock? You didn't have to kill him?
Well, I give him a chance to surrender, Wyatt.
They were shooting at us, Wyatt.
Yeah.
This was a plain massacre. We was all asleep.
You tell that in court, Pony.
You'll never get us to no court.
Let's move them out. We gotta meet Thacker at Cactus Well.
Come along, boys.
Glad to see you, Mr. Thacker.
Did you find the silver cache?
Mr. Gibbs will lead you to it.
Good. What about the prisoners?
Well, Doc Holliday and I'll handle them.
Well, this is Clanton country, Wyatt. Shouldn't you wait for us to come back before you take him in?
It won't matter. Clanton will spring him in Tombstone.
We're not going to take him to Tombstone.
When'll I be seeing you, White?
Tomorrow sometime. Look down Allen Street.
All right, let him in.
Howdy, Captain Rowland.
Good evening, Marshal. Doc. Glad to see you again.
Oh, good to see you, Captain. Say, is that private jail of yours still in good shape?
I may be retired, sir, but I always keep my brig tidy and clean.
No offense, Captain.
Even though you did tell me not to use it anymore.
Well, Captain, as a U.S. Marshal and well, with federal prisoners, I'd kind of like to borrow that jail of yours for one night.
I guess I can make an exception in your case. Marshal, you and Doc are real welcome. Mrs. Rowland's been finding things a little dull at the ranch lately.
Take him on in, Doc. I can't throw Sheriff Bean into jail for malfeasance as you did, sir. Even if I had proof, Tombstone jury probably wouldn't convict. Old man Clanton has too much influence.
Could be. Could be. Why not pick a fight with Bean and kill him?
Here.
Well, I already tried that, Captain.
He couldn't bring himself to kill the dear man.
Well, anyway, the politicians have just put in a new sheriff. Just as bad, maybe worse.
Could it be at all possible that you, temporarily, use my, what you refer to, private navy?
Well, that'd be quite possible, sir, providing I could swear them all in as special deputies.
Well, I'd have to think about that.
You heard anything about her? He's got Pony Deal and Dongo and Sholto.
No. But he wouldn't take prisoners to Bisbee or Tucson.
Well, where is he then? He can't just disappear. I ain't happy about this, Bean. I ain't happy at all. That posse killed more of my boys. They got my silver. And on top of that, they're accusing me of stealing it.
Well, didn't you?
Well, of course I did. Ain't nobody else in this territory could pile up that much silver. The point is, I got to know what them boys are going to say.
Have you got bail money?
Sure, I got bail money. But supposing Earp insists on holding them incommunicado.
Judge Spicer, Earp's friend, won't be back until tomorrow.
He can turn down bail himself. He don't need Spicer for that.
You're right. He might refuse your money.
Bail money? That Johnny Law, he's gone too far.
I'll tell you what.
Shut up. I'm studying this. Well, he's only got 2 men he can count on. And that ain't enough. I'll show him how to bail somebody out of jail.
You better bring at least 30 guns.
I can do my own thinking, Sonny. You just be where I can get my hands on you.
You don't need me in this.
Oh, you running out of town?
Not me. I wouldn't miss your showdown with Earp. I like you both too much. After you, Mr. Clanton.
Why, it's a dirty Yankee trick. That low-down Roland helping him out again me.
Roland was never a friend of yours.
Nobody asked you if he was or he wasn't. Now you figure a way to get them boys out of jail.
It's too late. Earp outsmarted us. There's nothing anyone can do now.
How long do you want us to stay in town, Marshal?
Till Judge Spicer gets back and he can drain these hoodlums.
Fair enough. Our boys have earned a holiday. We'll give it to them.
I'll meet you at the jail. What are you loafing around for, Johnny? Go on over to the jail and sweep out 3 cells. Oh, don't break the broom. We can't afford a new one until next month.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be
Food is all they're after? Well, we'll find out.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
In the early West, men suffered from almost all the diseases that flesh is heir to, and there were few doctors to treat them. One of the worst afflictions and one of the most virulent was one no doctor could treat: gold fever. More often, the cure of that disease called for the services of Marshal Wyatt Earp.
Howdy, Doc Goodfellow.
Oh, howdy. You're out late, Doctor.
Just made a sick call.
I haven't been feeling too good lately, Doctor. I'd like to get your professional advice.
I've told you before, Holiday. Get to bed early and quit drinking. Fat chance. Hey, what are you doing?
It's only Hewitt.
Hewitt? Just hold up there.
They stole enough guns and bullets to last them a month.
He's hit bad.
Give me a hand.
I don't know why he isn't dead, Wyatt. That bullet's mighty close to his heart. It's got to come out.
Can you do it?
Well, I'm a dentist. And this is a job for a skilled surgeon. I can perform simple surgery, but not this. I'd kill him for sure.
But he's gonna die if you don't.
Maybe not, Wyatt. But it's far beyond me.
Mr. Gibbs, saddle my horse. I'll go to Tucson and bring another doctor back.
You won't have to go that far, Wyatt. Haven't got that much time. There's one much closer.
Where?
Up at Jake's cabin, south of the relay station. He's panning gold up in the hills.
That's right. He was through here a while back.
Get my horse, bring him over to the jail. What's his name?
Mason, Henry Mason. He's a former pupil of Dr. Goodfellow's in that medical school back east. He showed great promise of becoming a great surgeon.
What's he doing panning for gold in Arizona?
Well, it's gold fever. Got a secret tip from one of his patients. Came out here to find it.
All right, I'll go get him. You keep him alive until I get back.
I'll try, Wyatt.
You want me to get up a posse and go after Hewitt?
Yeah. They'll head straight for Mexico. You try to get to the border first. Take a shortcut and cross at Agua Prieta. Remember Captain Diaz?
Yeah, Mexican rurales.
That's right. You tell him to expect it.
Right.
Mister. This is private property, and I don't want to have to hurt you.
No need to shoot at me, ma'am. I'm not going to harm you.
Stay back. Don't come any nearer or I'll fire. Strangers aren't welcome here.
Ma'am, I'm a United States Marshal. You needn't have any fear of me.
Well, if that's true, you'll go away and leave us alone.
I rode an awful long way to see somebody.
Who?
Dr. Henry Mason. Is he here?
No. Now turn around and go.
Where is the doctor?
What do you want with him?
I have to talk to him.
Why? He's done nothing wrong.
I know that. But I have to talk to him. A man's life depends on it.
Stay back.
I don't think you'll shoot, ma'am. You don't want to kill anybody, and you know I'm not going to hurt you. I'm sorry I frightened you, ma'am. But I am a United States Marshal, and I can't go back without the doctor.
You said a man's life depends on my husband?
Yes. Our doctor in Tombstone was shot, and he's going to die unless your husband operates on him, and quickly.
He won't do it.
But he's got to. He's our only hope. There's no other doctor in these parts. Look, your husband studied under him in medical school.
That still won't matter to him. He doesn't care.
Doesn't care. But he's a doctor.
He's not a doctor anymore. He's changed. He's different. Oh, you shouldn't have come. He won't listen to you. He won't even listen to me. Oh, sometimes I don't know what I'll do.
Mrs. Mason.
Don't touch her.
Stand still. I heard a shot. Are you all right, Cora?
Yes.
Who are you?
My name's Wyatt Earp. I'm a United States Marshal.
The Hewitt gang tried to hold up the relay station this morning. How do I know you weren't one of them? Anyone could get hold of a badge like that.
I told you I was a United States Marshal.
How do you know my wife?
Well, Henry, he doesn't. He was just trying to comfort me. My being upset, shooting at him and all.
No need to be upset. Anybody comes around here deserves to be shot. We've had claim jumpers here before, remember?
But he's not a claim jumper. He needs your help.
Dr. Goodfellow is dying with a bullet next to his heart. You've got to come back to Tombstone with me now.
I've given up medicine.
We'll have to find another doctor. No other doctor can do it.
You're our only hope.
Do you think I'm going to leave now and let some outlaw come in here and just take over? How do I know this isn't a trick? A scheme to swindle me.
Henry, it's Dr. George Goodfellow. He's dying.
I don't care who it is.
You're a doctor. A man with a God-given talent to cure people and save lives. And you're going to stay here and grub in the dirt for gold?
Yes. I spent endless years grubbing for an existence as a doctor. I know only too well what reward that God-given talent has brought me. Now I've got a chance to get rich. Do you understand me? Rich. I'm not going to leave a claim I haven't even filed on yet.
I'm only asking you to come to Tombstone for one day, to save the life of an old friend.
I won't go.
Well, if you think I'm going to let Dr. Goodfellow die, you're mistaken.
You're going to try to use the authority that badge gives you, arrest me?
Forget the badge. I'm appealing to you as a man with a conscience.
You get out of here. You might as well go back to Tombstone.
Just grazed me. Clean it with this carbolic. Wind it tight. You handle a gun, they may try to rush us. I'll be all right.
Food is all they're after?
We'll find out.
Maybe they've heard rumors of my gold.
Yeah, maybe. There's been plenty of talk about it around Tombstone.
Food, supplies, anything. Even the gold if they want it. It's hidden under...
Cora! Hold your tongue!
I don't want your gold, Mason. You don't have to worry about me.
I don't trust anybody. I've worked that mine long enough to know what it's worth. Till I file on it, anybody could come in here and take it away from me.
Henry, what does it matter? You've taken enough gold out of it already.
That's for me to decide, Cora.
Tell me something, Mason. Just how much gold would you have to take out of there before you worried about something as unimportant as a man's life?
He's right, Henry. This gold is a poison. It changes people, warps them. Can't you see what it's doing to you?
Cora. Cora, you think it was for me I've done all this? It was for you.
When did I ever complain?
Never. That made it all the worse. Don't you think I know what you went through when that blue-blooded family of yours tried to prevent our marriage?
But I married you. I didn't care.
Well, I did. I swore I'd show them. I swore I'd never take you back to Boston till I'd given you everything you'd had before.
I didn't want what I had before. I didn't want to go back. Oh, Henry, money never meant anything to me.
Even you had to sell your wedding dress to a dance hall girl for us to get by on. You didn't think I knew that, did you? That was the end for me. I got out the map that old prospector had given me. Now I can give you everything you ever wanted.
I don't want anything except to be happy. I never have.
Hey, Mason! You better come on out or we're gonna blast you out!
He knows who I am.
And they're after your gold, not just food.
Henry, give it to them. What good is the gold to us dead?
No, Cora!
You're gonna lose more in gold if we don't get help. Gotta find a way out of here. That relay station can't be more than 5 miles away.
Less. And there is a way out. A trapdoor.
Cora!
Trapdoor where?
Well, it's right under the bed here. And it goes 20 feet beyond the back door.
No!
It's our only chance, Mason. No! Why not?
I said no.
Your gold down there? You better start worrying about your life.
You're trying to trick me. You want the gold. You're not going down there. I won't let you. Stop it. It's a trick to get my gold.
Stop it, Mason! Stop it!
Well, go ahead and fight. Makes it easy, old man. How about you fixing us some food, little lady? Not just for now. We need some for the saddlebags, too. We're going to Mexico. You were just saying something about gold. We could use it where we're going. Where is it?
I won't tell you.
You can make a deal, Mason.
No.
Sort of hard to give it up, ain't it? All right. We'll find it ourselves. Didn't I see your face before somewhere?
I don't know. Did you?
Don't get smart, mister. I don't have to keep you alive. Because you don't know what the gold is, do you?
No, I don't.
Hey, boss. Look at this.
Marshall's badge. Yours, maybe? U.S. Marshal. Private from Tombstone. And that makes you... Wyatt Earp.
That's my name.
Well, what do you know? We're gonna take Wyatt Earp, boys. Hey, hey, well, well, well. You want to die without owning Earp?
You wouldn't dare kill him.
Wouldn't I?
Oh, he'd dare, all right. Yeah, he's a very brave man. He's already wanted for 3 killings.
Well, it ain't necessary for me to kill all of you. That is, if you tell me what the gold is. All right. You gonna tell me? Or are you gonna watch your wife die and then tell me?
He means it, Mason. What kind of a man are you?
No. gold is. It's down there.
Mr. Earp, what would have happened if you hadn't shamed him?
Look at that. Thanks for the gold. You just in your type 40 anyway.
Let's get moving, boss.
Sure. Get over there. All right, boys, don't waste any bullets. One for each.
You're not going to kill us. I gave you the gold.
And I thanked you.
You're still 7 or 8 miles from the border. And posses are looking for you, I know, because I sent them.
Trying to beg for your life, low man?
Not beg. Make a bargain.
What kind of bargain?
I know a shortcut to the border where there'll be no posse. I'll take you there safely. A fair trade. Your freedom for our lives.
Hey, I don't trust you, Earp.
I do. I don't want to run into any posse.
All right. Just to make sure you don't pull any tricks, you'll ride in front of me.
Only if we even that up. Make sure that you keep your part of the bargain. The woman rides in back of you with my gun.
Don't you take my word?
No, I don't. Not any more than you take mine. No further than a trigger's breadth.
We better get started.
Take care of that. All right, lead the way.
You stay right behind him, Mrs. Mason. That draw runs right into the border. Nobody around for miles. Those are the Agua Prieta Hills. Take that trail through the notch over there, it runs right into the town of Fronteras.
Yeah, looks like you kept your bargain, Earp.
Now you keep yours. Mrs. Mason, you keep that gun pointed right at his head until they get down that hill.
Don't worry, Earp.
There goes my gold.
Well, you're still alive. And your mine is still there if that's what you want. I think you owe me something for saving your lives, Dr. Mason.
What?
Dr. Goodfellow's life.
I still don't know why I can't sit up.
Because Dr. Mason says you can't, that's why.
You know what? He's a wonderful doctor. A good friend coming here to save me.
Yes, he is. You just relax and take it easy, huh? You don't want to bust those stitches open. I'll see you later.
Mr. Earp, I just wanted to say goodbye.
You going back to Boston?
Yes.
Alone? I'm sorry.
Cora, wait. Marshal, I want you to see this, too. It's a check from a mining company. I've sold the claim, Cora. There's more than enough there to start me in practice again.
In practice?
When I saw you about to be killed, I realized how wrong I'd been. You're the only thing that ever mattered to me. Cora, please don't go back to Boston.
Oh,
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম,
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে, ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Này, sao thế nhỉ? Sao thế ít ít nhỉ? Nổ boom. Sao nó mày? Trời ơi. Không quá rồi. Rồi, cút. Xong, cút. Meo 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 meo. Cái gì đấy? Lò đắc bù bù làm mau vậy? Xoắn không vậy.
Thầy lái tốc độ cao xem con lái không. Từ từ. Mày hả? Xít được. So ride a car in high speed đấy. Chuẩn không? Hay á? Không được. Sửa tốc độ cao. Tốc độ cao đét mà. Rồi một lần. Hai lần thứ hai. 300 lap à? 400 lap. Chuẩn không thầy? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Ui tốc độ cao đấy. 378 lap chứ 400. Hay à? Bắt đầu thua. Mày khỏe đấy. 2299 á. Mày đấu sĩ á. Mình lẫn vào mày đừng ăn uống đầy đủ nhỉ. Thằng này được ăn uống đầy đủ. 2299 là phải không? Không. Tôi đâu chuyển hóa bàn đâu. Đúng đi em.
Đúng.
Ô. Phải chấm. Này full rồi.
Chuẩn bị ăn đi sang xuống dưới.
Không biết. Ok thầy ơi. Mày sẽ ride a cat. Lâu rồi. 15 phút. Well played bro. Lái luôn đấy, lái. Bình vua lái racing bike. Nhốt luôn. Chết không? Ngồi đi. Đéo đi à? Vào nó kèm rất sơ linh. Đéo đủ mana là chết. Được. Cũng là khỏe rồi ra. Đấy cái bài gì với cả Nautilus 2.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি একটু উল্টো বলবেন। আপনি কি উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Cảnh vệ này. 3 cảnh vệ rồi, 4 cảnh vệ, cảnh vệ 2 luôn. Mình biết. Tưởng ra cái gì á? Có cảnh vệ à? Ui, bài này đánh As cảnh vệ nhở? Hóa cung xanh à? Được phết. Cảnh vệ. Nó đi lướt này. Cảnh vệ rồi. Đánh chung bài bố tranh. Cảnh vệ, cảnh vệ thì sẽ là phần đâu rồi? What the hell? Catlin không? Đây. Đây. Thôi cái này sao mình nhớ mà. Kệ đi. Cứ cho cảnh vệ vào đã. Bùi gỡ, điểm bùi gỡ. Rồi, vừa đủ, vừa đẹp. Cung xanh này, vô cực rồi. Cung xanh vô cực với cả cuồng đao à? Dấu có cuồng đao, xít quá. Chắc là chim quá rồi, chắc thế. Làm 2 máu à? Trốn nhỉ? Sẽ một chút trốn đấy. Mình sẽ lái cái này trước. Ok. Tốc độ cao đét. Ok được rồi. Cảnh vậy à. Có nhà đánh sự danh hóa này nó đấy át à. Chưa ai cái quả át à. Cái đánh lắc này cũng không phải thôi. Không ai át mình lụ. San mà có gì xin ra chơi nắp tổ xin ra tạm đi. Xin la ra tỷ đấu sĩ này mình mà đánh thì nhầm trở thành đấu sĩ tiếp và ra 1 tỷ đấy. Đấu sĩ ạ, quỷ đéo chịu được mà anh đã stop rồi, có thể không? Anh nhầm ui tí nó xóa, tí thầy nhót này mà bình tĩnh tự tin và tự tin bình.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু 2টা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আরেক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খুঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Vai full sarcasm chi gai bay bay đều bay bay không bay không không rồi rồi bao nhiêu phút đây 00335 không mất tích
núp quay không biết không hiểu núp vậy con tàu ê mấy con bằng tiền hỏi chấm mà mấy con bằng tiền là hỏi chấm hết chẳng biết là bao nhiêu của quay tài lần nữa đó mới được và mày ơi đi như vậy đây ngủ đắt thì làm sao vậy Xuân tao mày xuân tao mày thích làm học cho mình không lợn này xiềng vang có trang bị các sọc tôi định cuộc chơi tính Timor đánh con bài Timor bút skin Timor quá cay xa nhá nhưng có ấn độ được để dành Timor số tăng được ai à ngon rồi đây là giác được thì đỡ đau rồi tay lưng tay xa đỡ đau hai là đau ba là đau nữa ba là đau hai cái lực mình cũng vẫn Toán để cho thầy chia gan nước này phải để cho tự bay
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো তারপরে তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন
কয়টা
5টা
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে
না না আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না ভাই আপনি তো করবেন
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না আমি জানতাম শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ জিমি
কি হচ্ছে
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম বইরা দিমু যাচ্ছে সব বাইর কর
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায় সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন
Cái chưa phải hả? Thế à, không còn chưa phải được. Vẫn chạy mũi tên đấy, 2 mũi tên là được. Quỷ cái lợn. Chẳng biết lợn. Đó là 200 củ cá, 220 củ. Chơi nhiều nhiều ấy. Bạn nói em không? Em biết. Anh biết không?
Nó rất khổng lồ à? Nó rất khổng lồ à? À, món. Hả? À. Cái thằng này cần thắng tao ấy. Tao lắp thêm cái áo choàng bóng túi cho con Kha Dích 2 đây là thắng. Kinh à? Kinh đấy, kinh đấy. Thằng chủ đây đã bán Tony rồi. Thằng cầm Tony nhỉ? Thằng vừa đánh hắc án để cái đéo này tử thần à? Hay mày nó tử đéo về. Ra là xin ra. Đây nó lên đồ gì nhỉ? Quên rồi. Đây nó lên đồ mặc gì nhỉ? Đấy xem tối vàng là nó đấu qua cả loại tinh thần. Ám. À, ra ly xin rồi thầy xong đấu rồi thì nó xem ra loại xong đấu dài hơi nó xong chưa. Đó. Nhưng mà cơm tù là Cường nhìn con đét mà Cường con đét đây đó Cơm nhìn đét với quyết cơm của tao chỉ rách hơn nhiều cơm của tao chỉ rác hơn nhiều anh thì cơm rác rưởi và cơm nó còn cho cái thuốc B1 và cho đỡ đi ấy em đó cho một canh ấy đéo nó cho anh cái B1 một canh đéo gì ở luật thế một nhà đéo gì ở luật thế ai à đồ dịch dạ rồi thôi nhanh tử thần dạ wow thôi anh phải đánh hắc áo rồi tôi nhận rút đi xin nhá bye bye đi xin phải chưa tôi mua có quần rồi còn tiền không vậy nó còn tiền không vậy nhưng mà nó còn tiền không à, kinh à nó kinh à Dương ơi áo thì mình làm mấy bác bị dính cam ấy Không thì đóng cửa bật điều hòa đi. Còn mày hôm qua Dương nó bật điều hòa đi ngủ, xong rồi cả sáng rồi mới tắt mà. Đây là một ăn xịn hơn, hoặc là trong một vài vòng tiếp theo thêm vàng à. Gấp đôi là tất cả lợi tức là 10. Tôi nhớ nhận được con xích để cùng đúng không? Thành nick map này, map là quá lâu rồi, bác mua map này, map cuối cho nó farm. Roblox chỉ sẽ có những con gì, nhất là sẽ có cao cường, quan hệ rất là đặc biệt, yes. Được, nếu đánh được, nếu chém vào cái kia. Các cái block 7 sắc vọng ra cả kim cương ấy. Dạy cho giờ blog nói tiếng Việt đăng cấp tiếng Anh. Yes sir, chắc là bọn nó cài nhầm kích sắt. Chú bé Silat kìa. Chú bé Silat trực kiếm mút kìa. Mất rồi. Lấy đéo. Một cái huyết kiếm nữa. Chú bé Zone à, chú bé Zone sử dụng kinh ấy, mảnh giáp đéo anh Nhật. Chú bé Zone đéo anh thầm Nhật, đéo hiểu. Và thành xin. Vâng rồi. Và giờ năm 10 sẽ ra hàng sống. Yeah. 12 ạ. Hiểu. Bây giờ bắt đầu đi. Muốn rồi anh tắt xong anh đi. 3 tiếng, quay được 3 tiếng. Có cái quê ở đâu? Giờ quê thành hóa thành xác chết anh chịu. Anh vào bao, anh bị nhét vào bao anh thua đấy. Đóng nắp bàn tay gì. Dạ viết nhưng mà dấu rick 2. Nhà làm béo ở trên thành phố à? Yeah. Rồi. Nhớ được rồi, thua rồi. Cầm lâu quá. Cầm ai nữa đừng. Bao nhiêu à? 22 bờ lấy từng khác. Nóng quá. Con mèo ở phòng của nhà.